YouTube, what's up, man? I'm back. It's been what 3 years since I made a damn video, but man, shit, a lot been going on, man. I got a new job, graduated college not too long ago, so I'm good. I'm in a good place in my life, man. But I want to talk about Jeff Horn, Terence Crawford. You know what? I'm not even surprised. I'm not surprised at all that Terence Crawford did what he did, man. I pretty much expected that. Uh, I didn't see the Jeff Horn Manny Pacquiao fight, so I'm not sure. A lot of people say it was a robbery. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me at all because of Bob Arum and his ways. You know, Bob Arum, he's a snake anyway, so that wouldn't surprise me. But I mean, Crawford, man, this is his first fight at 147. Did his thing. Did his thing. And he needed to make a statement. He needed to make a statement like this because Jeff Horn's a tough guy. He reminds me of Ricky Hatton a lot, the way he just lunges in. Kind of reckless, trying to roughhouse you and whatnot. But Crawford, man, he was just pushing him aside. Like, you know what I mean? He was doing the rag dolling, man. You know, Horn usually, he's supposed to be the bully. Crawford turned into the bully. So I was like, dang. But he did his thing, man. Pitched the shutout. I had him winning every round until the stoppage. You know, he looked sharp, looked strong. I was wanting him to go to the body more, which he finally started doing. Started wearing him down, man. He was out of gas. He almost dropped him with that 8th round, 9th round. Then he ended up dropping him the next round. But TC, man, Bud Crawford, he a problem. He a big problem for anybody in that division. Uh, I want to see him against the likes of the winner between Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. That's what I want to see first. And then the Errol Spence fight after that. Because I think he can beat a lot of guys. He can beat pretty much everybody except Errol Spence. That would be the toughest one. Whether he can or not, but that would be his toughest fight right there. Because Spence is a solid dude. And he a big dude, man. He probably going to be a welterweight too much longer. Because he blows up to like 160 something on fight night. He going to be a junior middleweight pretty soon. Nobody seems to want to fight him either. But the Spence fight, I mean, not the Spence, the Sean Porter Garcia fight, I'm going to do another video on that eventually. But Crawford, man, he looked solid. He looked real solid. And it was easy. The whole fight, man. He was just picking them apart, catching them with them 1-2s, man. From that southpaw stance. He's a switch hitter. That's what I like about Crawford, man. He's a switch hitter. He's great orthodox, and he's great as a southpaw. And he's extremely accurate. He's sharp. Great counter puncher. He kept catching Horn jumping in with that little right hand. He kept just throwing that little check hook, kind of like Mayweather. Whooped his ass. He just straight up whooped his ass, man. Horn didn't make any excuses after the fight. You know, so props to him on that. A lot of guys will be making up stuff, you know. But Crawford, man, he's the real deal. Like Tim Bradley even said it too, man. You know, that's Black Panther, King T'Challa. You know, Crawford, man, he had that fight gone the distance, I think that would have set a lot of people up the wrong way. Like a lot of people would have been looking at him like, nah, he ain't a true welterweight. That's why I wanted him to get the TKO. I wanted him to really make a statement like, yo, I was able to stop. And he dropped him, too. I was able to drop and TKO a guy who's pretty tough. I won't say he's extremely skilled, but he's tough. And this is his first fight at a higher weight class. And so it's like, okay, where do we go from here? Like I said, Swift, Porter, winner of that fight. I don't know what the hell going on with Keith Thurman. Ever since he got married, it's like he just completely changed. He's falling off the grid. Law had to strip on his belts because he's been hurt, allegedly. Hurt all the time. He's supposed to have been fighting Spence. I don't know if he want to fight Spence. And at one point in time, dudes was ducking Keith Thurman. And now He ain't fighting anymore. He's still a great fighter. I like Keith Thurman. I don't know what's going on with him, man. I hope he comes back, if he does come back. But if he does, Crawford, I want to see Crawford in there with him too. I want to see Crawford in there with. Shit, he could beat anybody at welterweight. Pretty much, man. Crawford is he's a hell of a fighter. The 147 division is crazy, man. It's crazy right now. A lot of people thought it wouldn't be now that Mayweather's retired, but a lot of talent. And even right above there, you got the Charlo brothers and whatnot. So, boxing's in a good spot. It just needs more. It just needs less politics. I was watching on ESPN Plus, man. I don't know about y'all, but my stream kept coming in and out. The fight was okay, but I mean, like the pre-fight, the undercards, I could barely watch the undercards or the post-fight because the stream kept stopping. And I got a good internet connection, so I'm like, damn, what's going on? But the fight, I at least got to watch the fight, so I can't really complain about that. I got to watch the fight, and it was real good. But fights like that need to be shown. I would say like PBC, like network TV, because obviously it's not a Showtime event, Crawford and Jeff Horn, or HBO, or at least if it is, do like regular boxing, not have them pay for it. But it was a real good tune-up fight, real good starting point for Crawford, man. I want to see what he does, and he can match up with anybody because he's excellent at making adjustments. He has multiple game plans. He doesn't break his composure, and if he does get you hurt, he patiently gets you out of there. He doesn't rush in and go crazy. He lets his hands go, but he does it with thought out. It's real methodical in the way he approaches his knockouts, stoppages, and whatnot. He doesn't just go in like Zab Judah and Tim Bradley and those guys when they have you hurt and they just go crazy. He plans out his strategy to knocking you out. He gets you hurt. He knows exactly what to throw and how to get you out of there, and he does it patient. And dude, he a monster, man. TC a monster. But I'm not gonna keep running this video on too long, man. But I'm gonna be back making some more videos. Like I said, later on today, I'm gonna come up with DG and Sean Porter. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that later. And I'll also do Pacquiao and Matisse, because I definitely gonna see that fight too. But yeah, I'll holler at y'all.